Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly navigate life's challenges, emerging stronger and more resilient with every setback? It's as if they possess an inner compass that always points toward success, a mindset that refuses to be broken. We often call this a winner's mindset, but what does that really mean? Is it a skill you are born with, or can it be learned? The man you see here is Carl Jung, a titan of psychology who ventured into the uncharted territories of the human mind. While he never wrote a self-help book on how to be a winner, his profound work on the psyche, the shadow, and the process of individuation provides a powerful and surprisingly practical framework for developing an unbreakable mental attitude. Jung understood that true strength doesn't come from suppressing negativity, but from integrating it, from understanding the deepest parts of ourselves. So, let's step beyond the surface-level platitudes and journey into the Jungian approach to developing a mind that not only wins, but truly thrives. Jung believed that the journey to a strong and positive mental attitude begins not with external achievements, but with an internal confrontation. He called this confronting the shadow. The shadow is everything we have repressed, denied, and hidden away: our fears, our insecurities, our past failures, and our negative impulses. Most people spend their lives running from their shadow, pretending it doesn't exist, but this denial is a massive drain on our psychological energy. The first step to becoming a winner in the Jungian sense is to stop running and to face your shadow head-on. This isn't about wallowing in negativity. It's about a courageous act of self-acceptance. It's about looking at your insecurities and saying, "I see you, and I accept you as a part of me." When you stop fighting your inner demons, you free up the energy you were using for that battle. This newfound energy can then be channeled into growth and creativity. A truly positive mental attitude is not a fragile facade of optimism. It's a deep-rooted resilience that comes from knowing and accepting your whole self, light and dark. The next pillar of this unbreakable mindset is the concept of synchronicity. We often think of success as a linear path of cause and effect. If I work hard, I will succeed. Jung, however, introduced the idea of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that reveal a deeper pattern in the universe. A winner's mind, according to this view, is not just one that pushes forward, but one that is also receptive. It's an attitude of being open to the unexpected, to the moments when life seems to be conspiring to help you. This requires a certain surrender, a trust in the journey. It's the difference between trying to control every outcome and being in a state of flow, where opportunities seem to appear as if by magic. Developing this receptivity means paying attention, trusting your intuition, and seeing life not as a series of random events, but as a tapestry of interconnected experiences. Jung also spoke of the collective unconscious and archetypes, universal patterns of thought and behavior that reside within all of us. The hero, the mentor, the sage, the warrior, these are not just characters and stories. They are energies within our own psyche. To develop a winner's mindset, we must actively engage with the heroic archetype within ourselves. This means stepping out of our comfort zone, embracing our personal quest, and viewing challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to become stronger. It's a shift from a victim mentality to a warrior's resolve. By consciously calling upon the energies of the hero, we can find the courage to face our fears and the discipline to pursue our goals, even when the path is difficult. This activation can be done through various forms of intentionality. For example, a student facing a difficult exam might visualize themselves as a heroic scholar, determined to conquer the subject matter. An entrepreneur launching a new business might see themselves as a brave adventurer, navigating uncharted territories. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a way of signaling to our subconscious mind to access the traits of perseverance and courage. This process, often referred to as archetypal activation, helps us reframe our perspective from one of a victim to one of a protagonist. We stop seeing obstacles as personal attacks and start viewing them as essential parts of our heroic journey. This shift in perspective provides the emotional fortitude and mental discipline needed to pursue our goals, even when the path is long and filled with adversity. Ultimately, it's about recognizing that the hero is not a character we aspire to be, but a powerful part of our own psyche that we can choose to embody. But perhaps the most profound concept for building an unbreakable mental attitude is Jung's theory of individuation. This is the process of becoming a whole, unique, and integrated individual, separating from the collective crowd. A winner is not someone who blindly follows what others do. A winner is someone who finds their own path. The conventional view of success often pushes us to conform, to chase after what society defines as a win. Jung would argue that true success is aligning with your authentic self, listening to your inner calling, and building a life that is uniquely yours. This requires a tremendous amount of courage. It means being willing to be different, to walk a path that no one else understands, and to find your own definition of happiness and fulfillment. When you live in alignment with your true self, your mental state becomes unshakable because it is no longer dependent on external validation. This journey is not about eliminating negative thoughts. Jung would tell you that's impossible and, more importantly, undesirable. Negative thoughts, doubts, and fears are not the enemy. They are the signposts on our journey. They reveal our vulnerabilities and point to the areas where we need to do the most work. The person with an unbreakable mental attitude doesn't ignore these signs. They listen to them, they learn from them, and they integrate the wisdom they offer. In the end, developing a winning mindset from a Jungian perspective is not a superficial exercise in positive thinking. It is a profound, lifelong journey of self-discovery. It's about facing your inner darkness, trusting the flow of life, embodying your inner hero, and becoming the unique individual you were meant to be. It's a journey towards psychological wholeness. When you embrace this process, you are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are the master of your own destiny, and in that mastery, you find an unbreakable strength that no external event can ever take away. This is how winners truly think.